G'day guys, you're watching AIME TV. Today we've got Window to Fame session at Macquarie University with our Indigenous Program Manager, Giannis Bates.
G'day guys, how you doing? We're topping off an excellent year here at Macquarie University. We've got lots of students from 9 of our deadly schools out from the western suburbs of Sydney. Who are our guests are?
So we've got our guests, we've got Kai Simon, who's a Matilda, famous for striking and scoring goals. We've got Curtly Beale, who's a star-studded fullback, number 10, try-scoring machine. He's in there talking to the kids. We've got Paula Rundle, who's an Indigenous actor. We've also got Shari Evans, who's an Indigenous actor. So keep an eye out for Sapphires, which is coming out sometime soon. Let's take a walk in, check it out. Here we go.
Thanks for having me, guys, and thanks for coming out and listening and taking part. I guess just gives you an insight of what we're all about, and hopefully one day you will be standing up here and talking to kids and helping them achieve what they want to achieve in life. And I guess any advice, I think just always have that self-belief and never doubt yourself. So whatever that dream is. Whatever you're looking at up top, don't ever doubt yourself. Always keep that belief, and whatever comes at you, just palm them off, and I'm sure you'll achieve what you want to do. So,
awesome. Cheers, mate.
Since completing the program, I've become far more confident in what I do and how I do it.
When I say that no matter how long or short our time participating in AIME has been, we've all learned something from it and thoroughly enjoyed it.
The mentors have helped me achieve my goals.
For some of us, AIME has been one of the best experiences we've had in school.
It's also been good to interact with students from other schools and meet new people.
I think one of the things that make AIME so successful is the mentor that the mentee has been paired up with and the relationship they develop over the time we are given.
The program has also helped me learn about my culture and my people, and that we can achieve our dreams.
I have learned to be respectful plus kind, not only to others but myself as well.
I'd recommend the AIME program to Indigenous students throughout Australia.
We're 10 minutes away from the commencement of AIME's first ever outreach program. We're at the Berwick Campus. Really good to see. There's 4 schools that have attended today that have just been really keen to have the program down in their area. Kyle and Jerome are about to kick it off with a little bit of get to know you, respect, etc. But more importantly, there's some really keen kids, and I really think that this outreach program is the start of something really big for AIME, the ability to help our kids who don't often get the services that the kids in the city might get. So I'll let you know at the other end how it goes, but very, very excited.
It wasn't until I had an AFL football player come to the school. His name was Monash University. He played for Richmond back in the 80s. He came to my primary school and he spoke to the whole school about being a footy player, but being an Aboriginal man from the Tiwi Islands. And he also grabbed me aside and he said, "Kyle, I need to grab you aside. We need to have a word." And he said, being Indigenous is not a disadvantage. It's an advantage, but you've got to use it. So he was trying to get the message through to me that it's not a disadvantage to be Indigenous. It's an advantage, but I had to work that out myself. And he said you have to use your talent and use sport. If that's what you're good at and that's what you love, then follow that and be proud of your Indigenous background. So I was 11 when he told me that, and I remember the day. And that was probably the first time that someone flicked the switch inside me and made me start thinking about who am I, what is my makeup. So when I think of myself, apart from my body fat, I think, well, I'm a big guy and I'm proud, but I think of my grandfather and I think of my ancestors. I think, well, there's no reason I shouldn't be walking along each day and feeling proud because they were proud. So why should I be sort of head down and not being proud? So I think I look back a lot and I think, well, where have I come from and where am I heading? Where am I heading in the future? How can I change the future? What can I do in the future to make change? You guys might be starting your journey off Today might be your first time you've thought about Aboriginality. What does Aboriginality mean to you? You might have some pieces already, you might not have a lot of pieces, but it's putting the pieces all together. And it doesn't have to be done straight away, it's something that takes a long time. I think that's really what we're going to talk about today, is that journey of Aboriginality and how you guys are going to step down that path and be proud. For our first outreach day, I think the kids got a lot out of it. Running 3 sessions was a challenge, and I think probably very successful to do 3 sessions in the one day.
We're just trying to start getting the mind thinking and just the small skills about how to go on and tackle the big issues, to finish in school, that to be Indigenous means to be successful, to aim high, you know, set yourself big targets, big goals. And towards the end of it, we saw a massive change in these kids' attitudes. They started to step out, be willing to put their hand up on the first day to read out the stuff that they've written, which was really, really strong messages, which you can see how proud they actually were towards the end.